Hello friends, you're with the Lonesome Gamer, and today I'm gonna play Cthulhu DmD again. And we're gonna do now the last episode of the first season. So let's get this out of the box. Okay, so this scenario is called Unspeakable Horror, Season 1, Episode 6. You can see here, this looks really creepy back there. Yeah, pretty awesome cover. And let's take a look at the scenario. So, a creepy research station, mirrors everywhere. That doesn't explain why the moon is changing faces every few minutes. Cultists doing their dumb thing. But if we can direct moonlight into their dome using the mirrors, yes, that should work. Yeah, whatever that means. Okay, so it says here to disrupt the ritual, move all 3 moonlight, not shadow, tokens on the observatory dome during a full moon. Okay, so we have here moonlight tokens, these 3, and if we flip them, they're shadow tokens. So, and this is the dome, the observatory dome. So we got to get them there. When the Elder One advance the moon phase 1 space. So we can see here, there is this phase chart here. And yeah, so when there's full moon, turn all shadow tokens into moonlight tokens. First quarter, turn 2 moonlight tokens into shadow tokens. Then there's the new moon, turn all moonlight tokens into shadow tokens. And the last quarter, turn 2 shadow tokens into moonlight tokens. Okay. So we have 2 special actions again. Move a moonlight, not a shadow token, within 1 space of you to another space within 1 space of you. And then we get the moon magic, and that is only possible at the observatory dome. Advance the moon phase 1 space. So yeah, if a investigator sits there at the observatory dome, they can manipulate this track. Okay, lovely. Then we got this small token here that we better don't lose. And we place it right here. That's the starting space, the full moon. So all all the markers are on the light side. Okay, so we got 2 investigators. We have here John Morgan, Fort Wayne, Indiana. I've got a bad feeling about this. John Morgan was a professional animal handler and safari master who had the misfortune of being hired to lead a cult expedition into the heart of the Congo. He had no idea who these weirdos were, with their strange tattoos and ways, but he brought them to the ruin they sought, then pulled that ruin down on their heads when he found out what they were up to. Since then, he's done his best to better their kind across the globe, helping fellow investigators in the secret war to end all wars. Okay, so that is Morgan. And yeah, he's this guy here on the left. He is a protector. If an investigator in your space is attacked, you may redirect the attack to you before the roll. And you can then do this also if the investigator is a little further away. Then he's got the swiftness. So when you run, you may move an additional space. And he's got the toughness, which works obviously good with the protector action. So when you have 1 free reroll when attacked or rolling for fire. And then later he can simply reduce wounds when being attacked. So that is kind of cool. He has a short-term memory loss. If you're at full stress, heal all of your stress and discard one discovery card of your choice. If you're not at full stress, take one stress. Okay, so that's kind of a mixed bag, I guess. It can be good if you have some bad discovery cards. That gives you the option to get rid of them. But if you have really good equipment that you want to keep, you really got to be careful that you don't end up stressed. Okay, our second investigator is this charming guy here, Sergeant Mario Braghieri from Bari, Italy. I do not threaten, instead I make promises. Sergeant Mario Braghieri has a talent for interrogation due in part to his superior observational skills and in part to his utterly terrifying demeanor. One might expect cultists dealing with eldritch horrors to be immune to the 1,000-yard stare from a mere mortal. But something about Sergeant Braghieri's gaze cuts straight to a subject's primordial fears. A whispered word or two saps the cultist's resolve with brutal efficiency. Sergeant Braghieri never gets physical, noting that information gained in that manner often proves unreliable. Instead, 5 minutes alone has them babbling like a brook. Okay, and he suffers from pyromania. So put a fire token in your space, then deal wounds equal to the number of fire tokens in your space to all other figures there. Now that's a bit of a problem with his protector ability, but okay. I mean, if he has to roll for fire, no, it's not fire, let's see. He simply takes a wound. Okay, gotta live with that. If the toughness goes up, then that will not be an issue anymore. So the great old one is Cthulhu. We have the star spawn over there. And let's have a quick look what's going on the map here. We got this kind of a central large room here. And yeah, we got ghouls. One ghoul is here, one ghoul is there. We got the fire vampire up there. We got these three larger tiles here and here. There's a connection between these tiles, and we can also go through here. So if this should be for some reason blocked, we can go through there. And in the end, an important room is this one here with the telescope in there, the observatory dome, and it's kind of this kind of balcony, and it seems like this is accessible. There's a door here, and although the door seems to go downstairs, the stairs here seems to go downstairs. I assume basically that this thing goes upstairs to the balcony here, and then from there you have access to this observatory. It's also kind of nice to see. You see here these astronomical symbols and all, so that looks really cool. So I got to start with Morgan, and we're going to move him 2 spaces and take these guys with us. And let's have a look at the ghoul. Can take 2 wounds. If attacked but not destroyed, summon another ghoul in its space. So that's a bit dangerous. For now I don't have any special abilities when it comes to fighting, so I only have my 3 dice. I'm gonna attack the ghoul and hope for the best. That wasn't great. I'm gonna reroll this one. Gotta reroll again, I guess. We really want to kill this guy. Okay, this time it worked out. Great. So I get a sanity loss, but the ghoul is killed. And now I want to attack the cultists. Would be helpful to kill him because I only have 2 stress left. I'm gonna do a reroll. Okay, let's reroll this one. So I've got to take 1 sanity loss. Got to remember that. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna burn through all my stress. Fuck it. Okay, so I killed the cultist, but I lose 2 more sanity. That was a really bad start. So if now there's a discovery card which forces me to spend stress, not good. Ghoul. Each ghoul moves 3 spaces towards you, but stops if it enters a space with a moonlight token. And then I gotta summon a ghoul in blue, which is exactly my space. Okay, so the guy moves 3 spaces. That brings him into here. And then we gotta summon a ghoul here, and that guy will attack me right away. So there's a good chance we go insane after the first turn. Oh god, that's a bad start. So let's see. Oh boy, 3 wounds. Whew. Already he's in a... Wow. Oh wait, actually I got a reroll here. So I'm gonna reroll this one. Wow, what a start, man. That was the toughness. I could reroll that. 3 wounds, 0 stress left. Just horrible. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, let's hope Mario can do better. So he also has the 3 black dice. And he's gonna shoot at this guy over there, another ghoul. Oh, come on. Okay, well, gotta reroll the first one here. Maybe we should just... I wonder if I actually should say fuck it, let's spawn another one. I really think yeah, I think I will do that. So we got another guy here. At least I didn't spend any... okay, let's try it again. It was, wow, just horrible. Let's do another shot at one of these guys. Okay, that was good. So that was a success. And I got 1 more action, so now I can kill the other one. Okay, I managed to do that. I lose sanity. Overall, I think it was better. I wanted to try to get here and then shoot at this guy and try to help out Morgan somehow, but that didn't work. So, let's draw a Mythos card. The thing that should not be. So if Cthulhu is on the board, each investigator loses 1 sanity. If is on the track, each investigator takes 2 stress. Oh boy! Again, not good. Oh, look at that! The game is over. It's over. For every stress you cannot take 1 wound instead. That's it. Game is over. Wow! That was short. I've never seen that before. That was tough. Okay, so I suggest we simply start all over again. And thinking about maybe, not sure if I want to keep these guys. Let me first kind of digest that experience. Okay, so after Mario heard some terrible screams from Morgan, he fired a few rounds into the building, and well, then he screamed, "Are you still there?" And no answer, and he decided, well, I'll come back, Morgan. And that's actually funny if you speak German. But he leaves, and he decides to come back with a new guy, and that is this one here, Sam. So that's Sam Wood from Wichita, Kansas. Don't let these varmints trouble you none. Ain't nothing we can sort out. If there's a placid center to the universe, it's Sam Wood. As a Kansas farmer, the life of an occult investigator was the last thing he ever expected. But when his family was slaughtered and the farm burned at the hands of cultists, he figured a change of calling was needed. One might expect Sam to be a cauldron of rage, but he channeled all that away long ago. What remains is a man of few words and steady resolve, certain that when he dies, he'll see his family again. Well, that's what we need. That's exactly the spirit. And yeah, let's give it another try here. Okay, so Sam is calm. If you rest, he'll want additional stress. And then he can really improve that quite a bit. For example, you may rest in an unsafe space. That's an incredibly strong power, I think. The swiftness, of course. So when you run, you may move one additional space. And the toughness, same as he has. And by the way, he's got the interrogation. Cultists get one less die when attacking anyone in your space. And it's kind of interesting if you combine that with the toughness, which means he can reduce wounds taken by one. That means technically Mario could completely ignore the cultists. He could simply move with them, all of them, in the same space, and they can't hurt him. The problem is, if he does that, he will not be able to do the discovery. So that kind of sucks. But in general, that's an interesting option, especially later in the game. That could be really cool. So let's see. Well, Sam. I think it's a reasonable way to do things. So I'm gonna move here, and I hope that this time it gets better. It's a bit risky, but you know, I want to go here because there's the moonlight here, and with one action I could bring the moonlight here, which is kind of nice. So it's a bit risky standing on that gate, but still I want to try it again. So we attack the ghoul again. Okay, that was a good one. I'm gonna take that one sanity loss, I guess. And we killed the ghoul. And now it's the cultist. Okay, I gotta re-roll one of these. Nah. Let's try another one and hopefully... Ah, fuck it. Okay, again. Yeah, okay, we did it. Sadly, we only have a single stress left, but okay. So that's that. And we're simply going to draw a Mythos card. And it's Astral Promise. Move the nearest cultist to your space and choose one. Add a relay token to your space. Or lose 2 sanity. Okay, so we move this guy here. Yeah, that's the question now. Do we take the token? I take the sanity loss. Yep, for now I take the sanity loss. And then we get attacked by the cultist. Okay, nothing happened here. So, Mario. Oh, by the way, I forgot, Sam also has the short-term memory loss. I randomized that again, and Morgan had that, but yeah, Sam ended up with the same illness. So I think what I want to do here, I want to move 1, 2, 3 spaces. I'm going to move here with Mario, and I will attack the ghoul, I think. The guy over there, he's more dangerous to me. I got my marksman ability, so I'm allowed to do that. Tough. Gonna make a reroll here. Don't want to lose too much sanity. Ah, shit. I take the 2 and kill the ghoul. And then I'm gonna attack the cultists here. I want the chance to do a discovery action. So let's do that. Oh boy. Another 2 sanity loss here. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna kill the cultists, and I also will move here. That's a bad start, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So I'm gonna push my marksmanship up. That gives me that gives me 2 additional dice when attacking a target from a distance. Then I gotta place the pyromania marker or the fire marker in my space because of the pyromania. And yeah, that's again not a great first round. We both lost a lot of sanity. So let's hope it pays off and I can at least discover. Let's draw a Mythos card here. The Star Spawn. Oh boy. If the Star Spawn is on the board, each investigator in its space loses 2 sanity. Well, that's not the case, but we got to summon the Star Spawn in blue, and that is bad news for Sam. Really, really tough. So we got now here the cultist and the Star Spawn. What a start again. At least I get a chance now to do a discovery action. The Gilded Dagger. A dagger with a pearl in the hilt. You may take 2 stress to claim the dagger. When attacking during a full moon, gain 3 dice. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So I'm going to do that. And right now there would be a full moon. So that's a strong option. Just have to remember that. That's really awesome if we have to fight the Star Spawn, for example. Oh, that one was this. Okay, so yeah, so we will definitely get a chance to use this thing. So then it's Sam, and he now has to deal with the star spawn. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I can do here. I guess I simply have to attack, and there's nothing else I can do, I guess. So I'm going to attack the star spawn. If I'm super lucky, I'm really not in a good position. If I'm super lucky, I will be able to kill it. The good thing is that there is not a relay space there. Now it pays off that I didn't place it there, because otherwise I would have taken 2 additional tentacles during every attack. So I'm kind of lucky that that didn't happen. So I simply will attack. Okay, that's a single success. I'm going to place the wound on the card. Second attack. Oh. So we already have 2 successes, and well, that was good. 3 successes. So there is, in theory, a chance to kill the beast. It has 7 life points. If we do another 3 successes, it's dead. Okay, now I can push. I mean, it's interesting. There's a lot of interesting options. Maybe I should use the calm. That allows me to rest in an unsafe space. And maybe in that specific situation, that's pretty awesome. So I might really consider doing this. So this goes up. This triggers, if you're not at full stress, take 1 stress. Okay, so that doesn't help. And now I have the option to either rest or I try to do another attack. The thing is, it's extremely unlikely that I can kill this thing. I mean, it's possible. Maybe it's not that unlikely, but I don't have any rerolls left. So getting 3 successes is tough. I don't think I can do it. Therefore, I think I will actually rest. Get this back here, and yeah, just ignore that massive monster before me, and maybe take a smoke and relax. Okay, I think that's it. Then we got to draw another Mythos card. The thing that should not be, so we're going to take 2 stress again, and so it was probably not the worst decision to do that. Otherwise there would have been a chance that I got killed again. And each investigator, so he also has to take 2 stress, so he loses a wound, because the card says for every stress you cannot take a wound. That's really a tough card. And I'm obviously now not allowed to investigate, so I'm gonna get attacked, and the star spawn has 3 dice. God, always, I gotta be more careful here. So let's see. Okay, that's not good again. I think I want to reroll at least one of these sanity losses. Wait a minute, I got a free reroll actually because of my toughness. Even worse. Now I'm going to spend my last stress. Okay, so I take 2 wounds and I lose a sanity. Wow. Again, not a really good start. So, Mario. Oh, I actually get also attacked by the cultist. Wow. This could get ugly, man. Okay, so I can reroll this one. I take another wound. I'm nearly really close to dead again. So it's an interesting choice now for Mario. I could either help this guy here, or I could say, fuck it, I just work on my mission and try to get these moonlight markers toward the observatory. Maybe attack the fire vampire. I mean, that might be also reasonable. So the thing is, if something else gets spawned in here, Sam is in serious trouble, and there is then, yeah, I mean, then we are talking about possibly losing the whole thing. Now he can rest, that's good, but if he's alone there, he needs, yeah, let's say a fire vampire or so spawns here. That's not good. We're not sure what to do. I think, yeah. The problem, Mario's problem, is also that, you know what, I'm going to do that. I'm going to rest first. Then I'm going to move here. Take a fire token with me, of course. And I'm going to help poor Sam. And I'm going to try to destroy the star spawn. And I get now, because it's full moon, I can use this gilded dagger and kind of probably then throw the dagger here into the star spawn's body. I got even more than that. I got tons of dice, man. That's insane. Yeah, and he only needs one more wound, but I really don't want to... Yeah, as I said, if something spawns here, Sam is in trouble. He can deal with the guys as long as nothing spawns, but otherwise it's a big risk. So I'm gonna help him out here. Okay, so that means I lose another sanity, which I think I want to give it. I want to try to prevent that from happening. Okay, so yeah, we killed the star spawn, and that's it. That's the end of my turn. So nothing too great. But okay, let's see. We have, oh man, mirrors and shards. Each investigator within one space of any moonlight token loses 2 sanity. Holy shit. This is crazy. So I lose another 2 here. Wow. Because we have a moonlight token down there. Luckily, he moved away. Oh man, this is not looking good at all. And then I'm allowed to draw a discovery card. The opal mask, a mask that covers half your face. You may take 2 stress to claim the opal mask. Cultists don't attack you during a first quarter or later quarter moon. I'm not even sure if I want that. I mean, he has the interrogation and the toughness. Is it really worth the 2 stress? I don't know. Is it worth giving it to Sam? I don't think so. We both have the toughness. I don't think I need that. So lastly, we roll for the fire. Okay, no effect, so we can simply remove that. Yeah, so that it's a rough start, no question. Back to Sam. Well, first he's got to rest. Gonna give him 2 here and 1 here, and maybe I should even rest again. I'm in such a bad shape here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I want to rest again. Push this to the maximum here, and now I'm gonna attack the cultist. Okay. So yeah, let's simply do this, and yeah, I'm gonna reroll this one here. I want to try to avoid sanity losses Ah, fuck. I can attack another one. I can afford another. Okay. Now I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to take the sanity loss. Shit. And that allows me now to... I think I got to use my toughness. The swiftness is great too, but I really have to push the toughness now. You may reduce wounds token and loss of sanity by 1 from any source. Now the way this thing goes here, I think that will be very valuable. Right now I can reduce wounds token and sanity by 1 after attack or rolling for fire. That's also something, I guess. So we killed the cultists, and I lose again a stress because of this short-term memory loss. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. Gotta draw another Mythos card, I guess. Oh man, the star spawn again. But this time it spawns at red, so that's a little better. This is down there. Oh boy. Right here. And I draw a discovery card, but I only have 1 stress left. Fuck, I can't take it. Discarded equipment. In the pile, there's a lens of some sort. Not for me, I'm afraid. Not for me. Yeah, well, Mario. Should I try to kill the star spawn? I don't think so, because if I do, it will respawn when Cthulhu advances, which will probably happen next time. So I don't think I want to do it. I think I simply move here to the cultist's space. And oh, I see. There's no connection here between these 2 spaces. I gotta move to this space to move this moonlight. Ah, God. Nah. Well. I guess I'm gonna attack the fire vampire. I can still use all this stuff because we still have full moon. So these are 3 successes. The guy has 4 though. God damn it. I'm gonna take more stress here. Okay, great. So we killed the fire vampire. That's pretty good. And then I will use my the adjust mirrors action, and I will move this moon here, or this moonlight, 1 space over there. It's not really great. Usually it's better if you're adjacent because you can move the thing then 2 spaces, but because then it's always within 1 space of you to another space within 1 space of you. So yeah, I couldn't really. Well, okay, such is life. And that's it. My 3 actions. Draw a Mythos card. Time passes. Advance the moon 1 space. Okay, let's do that. So now we have first quarters. Moonlight markers. Turn 2 moonlight markers into shadow. Okay, so there's only 3 markers? That's okay. Okay, I think I'm going to use this one. Now I gotta make a decision, that one or this one. Well, time will pass when Cthulhu advances also, and then I have to flip the third one. So I think I'm gonna take this one now, because it just was Mario's turn, so that means Sam has the option to move this thing here. Okay, now I get attacked by a cultist, the guy here, but because of my interrogation he only has a single die, and I have the toughness, so I can reroll that now. Okay, and nothing happened. So I guess it's time to load this up now. It's interesting. I mean, we have not a good start. The good thing is Cthulhu is slow, so that was okay. He still did not advance after 6 turns. That's really unusual. But on the other hand, Sam is already half crazy, and that is not good. And we also made very little success when it comes to these moonlight tokens. So, but at least we managed to get rid of a couple of these monsters, although there is now, of course, the star spawn here. Okay, well, so yeah, if you enjoy this, you can support me on Patreon, and I hope to see you on the next video. Bye.